and one was the Tyler Vaughn's down the right side. Both of them versus cover 2. He made a field hole shot twice. That is high level throws. Those throws are not. You don't make those throws very often unless you're a really good football player and a really good quarterback, and you got to have the confidence to make that. Those were his two. Tyler made a great play on the second one. He jumped up over the guy, made a heck of a play, but quarterback threw the ball in a spot that only our guy could catch it, and he gave a really good player a chance to make a play. The first one to Pittman down the sidelines, that's a long throw in between a low corner and a high safety. That's a tough throw to make, and he made them twice. So those would be the two plays that I would watch.
Is that the one where he was just out of bounds? I mean, just out of the end zone?
Well, that was that's a fade ball. That was also cover 2. We had called it. You got 10 seconds left, right? So you got 2 passes, but you got to throw them fast. You got to there is no read to coverage. You got to make a decision, pre-snap, and throw it. So the first time he had one-on-one with Tyler, and he made a great throw. We didn't make a play. It is what it is. The second time, they doubled Tyler. Well, where can you get the ball quickest to your wideout? It's in the boundary, right? Well, goodbye Washington State. They doubled Tyler the second time into the boundary, so he took the field shot. Well, it's a great throw again into cover 2, and my opinion, it's a touchdown. They didn't give it to us. That's not. We tell our kids all the time to control what we can control what we can control. I can't control that, so they didn't give it to us. So it is what it is. But I thought it was 2 really good decisions, and the second throw to Pitt. First off, kudos to the kid for Pitt for making that play, because that was a heck of a catch. But it was good by the quarterback for being in that spot as well.
Ross said he thought that was the best throw of the day. He said
to
Pitt.
Pitt.
Pitt throw.
Yeah, that was a good throw. That goes to show you that he made a couple good ones, right? If people got different opinions, that was a good throw. But I like the ones that are called completions and that are actual completions. And that was a good throw. But I like the other 2.
Okay.
You guys were able to run that opening drive on every play and score, running the ball only. What impact do you feel like that might have had on the rest of the game for you guys offensively?
Yeah, it helps. It slows the rush down a little bit. What it did was it slowed their movement down a little bit. They do a good job of moving up front and slanting back the other way and moving and slanting that way, and that's tough. That's tough on an O-line. But when you catch them and you can split one of those gaps, which is what we did twice, then you get big plays. So what they're doing is high risk, high reward. And sometimes they're going to get a sack or they're going to get a big play in the backfield, but sometimes we're going to split them and not allow them to basically stunt into that gap, and then you see 55-yard runs like Stephen Carr had. So I think it slowed that down a little bit, which in turn helped us offensively the rest of the night.
That was the first time JT's really been in a back-and-forth game like that on the college level. What was it like to kind of see him operate in the second half?
He was good. He was awesome. And that's what you look for as a coach, is when he comes over to the sidelines, he never was rattled. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a shootout. I don't care who they play, that team's going to score some points. They're good on offense. They got good wideouts and a really damn good quarterback. So we knew they were going to score a little bit. So, we were in a mindset that we knew we had to go score. And he was great the whole second half. He was great the whole game. He had a great look in his eye, was engaged, and every time he came over, he's got good suggestions. And, I got good things to tell him. And it's a great conversation on the sideline.
What was hard to believe he's 18 years old when you're...
it was 6 months ago. Yeah,
but not.
He's not a freshman anymore. We're going on game 5. He's got some experience now, and it's not a shock anymore.
But that's for him. He's doing things you might not ask another kid to do.
As you see him do them, and we don't ask him to do anything in a game that we haven't asked him to already do in practice. So. Yeah, as you see him make those throws in practice and make those throws in competitive environments, it gives you confidence as a coach that, hey, we can go call this in the game, and he's going to be able to execute it.
Do you recall your conversation when it was 30-17 with JT?
Yeah, but basically every time, just keep going, man. Keep playing. Football's a long game. It's like I told Scott before. Bad stuff's going to happen. Stuff's going to happen during a game that you can't control, and you got to go out there and keep playing. And there was another game in the Pac-12 North on Saturday that is the same way. It's never over. You just got to keep going and keep playing and keep trusting your coaching and keep doing things that you do at practice every day, and finally when the last second ticks, then you can relax. But he was good the whole time. You know, it wasn't anything specific that we talked about other than what the defense was doing, and
Sure.
you know, just keep playing, just keep going. It'll come back around. We're fine.
It seemed like, at least from my vantage point, he made less low percentage throws, more throws that he could complete. Is that the way you saw it?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He, you know, the couple fade balls that we hit, I thought he did a nice job of giving the receivers a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a lot of easy ones. I wish there was a couple more we left out there. There were some easy throws that, you know, I think he would like to have back. But for the most part, yeah, he did a good job of taking the easy ones and moving us down the field.
Is that growth even from the previous 2 weeks right there?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's what we came out of the Texas game going is, hey, you got to, when we got an easy one, they're just going to give us one, you got to take it, you know. And you know, I thought there were some things we needed to get better at after Texas, and that's on me. And I thought we got better at those in practice, and we carried it over to the game, which was good to see.
Thank you.
Yep.
After watching the film, did you see anything with the snapping issues, those 4 that kind of got away?
I mean, yeah, we got to get better snaps. You know, Toe is a great kid and a really good football player, and he'll get it figured out. He'll get it right.
After the Stanford game, I asked you about his mechanics and kind of taking the hit. What have you seen the last 2 games? Have you been pleased?
He's
with
gotten
him?
better. We're starting to step into some more throws. You know, you're not going to be able to step into all of them. You know, that's just the D linemen nowadays in college football are really good. So you're going to have to throw some where you no step throws or even off your back foot sometimes. You got to understand when to not put it in coverage and when to take a chance. And I thought that each day he's getting better and better at that. And I thought Friday was a big step forward.